Hey there, sexy techies. Oh, sorry. I'm a little
Drink
parched.
some water.
Hold on. Yeah. So I am. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm so dehydrated. I talk about it all the time, how dehydrated I am. And I just feel like with all of the traveling that I've been doing and all the drinking I've been doing, I'm just a very parched person. Do you feel dehydrated? You've been traveling.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
I feel like I
we're
needed to
going-
get that in.
Okay, fine.
Yes, I do, actually. Anytime I travel. I mean, I didn't fly, so I just came back from a trip, but it was driving. So it's not as bad, but yeah, there was a more drinking than I'm used to these days. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you can still get really dehydrated when you're like on a car ride too. Just like the stale air conditioning blowing on you,
Yeah.
all of that. Well, I mean, yeah, so that first part that I did was definitely a shtick to get into.
You told me. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Good job. That was well played. I was like, yeah, drink some water. Let's start over.
Do not edit that out because it's part of what I'm about to talk about. So, did you know that the global hydration container market is valued at 12.8 billion this year?
No. No idea.
So let's talk
A
about
hydration container market. Okay, like water bottles.
Yes, and like the rise in hydration products, people were saying could be attributed to the COVID pandemic. It forced everybody to find like more outdoor activities to do. So it really spiked after like 2020 and like needing more, hydration resources when you do outdoor activities. And just all of these products that have come out in the past, couple years, whether they have to do with hangover hydration products like Liquid IV or,
Oh, I still need to try that.
oh, well, no, Liquid IV is like a powder thing that you put into your water
Oh.
for the next day. It's like having Gatorade.
I haven't tried
the
that
next
either.
day. But yeah, and we were talking about it on another podcast, that IV hydration party where you can get an actual IV into you.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to try that too. But then there's also, like I said, trendy water containers, like you were saying, water bottles. So just even not really necessarily like functional or useful, but like there's that Stanley tumbler that like everyone and their mother has.
Yeah, what is so special about the Stanley?
It is freaking huge, but it can still fit in your cup holder. I mean, there's so much more to it than just that, but when I look at that compared to like the Yeti or
My Yeti fits in my cup holder, though.
I know, but it's freaking huge and
Okay.
it has a handle.
Okay.
I don't think your Yeti has a handle.
No, mine doesn't.
Yeah, and I don't know. And it comes in like really cute, like basic bitch colors, like really cute stuff.
Okay.
So and there's also like those water bottles that kind of mark where you should be at during the day when you're drinking if you want to
Yeah.
get to like a goal ounce. So I mean, I can see why it's a $12 billion market.
I guess. I mean, people drink. I mean, in a sense, it's good because it means people are not using disposable water bottles as
True,
much.
yeah.
If that market's growing, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot larger than I would have expected.
Yeah, and I think it's also attributed to, have you ever heard of Water Talk?
No.
The trend of water. Oh, so you're not on that side of TikTok?
It's like it when you meet at the water cooler
No.
in your office.
No, like Water Talk, like TOK, like
No.
like
No.
anything talk.
I'm not on any side of TikTok.
Yeah, well, right. So when things go viral on TikTok, it's like, XYZ talk. So Water Talk is like this whole trend
Okay.
of,
It's confusing.
hydrating yourself. Yeah, I guess yeah, if I said it out loud. That's not gonna be on a podcast, I guess.
Yeah, if you can't read
see-
it, yeah.
We'll put closed captioning on this. But yeah, because hydrating yourself has become such a socially aware trend. Water talk has become a trending category on TikTok. So it's this trend where content creators share essentially water recipes. on TikTok with the shared goal of drinking more water and keeping people more hydrated. So that hashtag has actually garnered over 100 million views and put the fun back in drinking water.
Water talk?
Water talk.
Okay.
Yeah, the hashtag of water talk. So like there's these influencers that have a whole setup in their kitchen of like lazy Susans that are filled with different flavored syrups and powders to mix into your water and to like make them like these really delicious sugar-free drinks.
So it's like a water cocktail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the flavors have ranged from like pina colada water to pink starburst and like pink nerds water.
That does sound cool. I've never heard of this, nor have I tried anything beyond maybe like cucumber water.
Where you actually put cucumbers in?
Not me, but
Right.
I've had it before.
Yeah. Oh,
I've never actually
your
put a cucumber in the water at a hotel or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, there's some like criticisms behind water talk, like why can't we just naturally flavor our waters? A lot of these are like sugar-free and calorie-free, so you know, it is the substitute of flavoring your water with like natural fruits and stuff that still have sugars and calories, but it's a cool thing. So anyway, I must be talking about being dehydrated a lot, and I don't know like how much like I love living in Tampa because of the humidity, and I just love what the humidity does to my really dried up face, I guess, and my dried up skin. But I've been getting targeted ads, you know, for obviously like on the algorithm of being on Water Talk and all of these like water bottles. But something that keeps popping up that I got really curious about is this new water bottle, and I've been getting ads for it. It's called the Air Up water bottle. Have you ever has that ever popped up on your...
No, this is another example of how different our algorithms are. I've never seen this.
Okay, well, again, I talk about being dehydrated a lot, so my phone is listening to me. But I've been getting these like targeted ads for the Air Up water bottle, and I was looking into it. It's kind of cool. So it's this new type of water bottle with essentially these like scented pods that flavors your water, but via scent. So it's not actually a flavor of your water, but you think you're drinking different flavors because of the scent pod that you are smelling. Isn't that insane?
Yeah. Did the reviews actually confirm that this works? Like, do most people actually think that it has that flavor to it?
Yes and no. And I've been trying to like read some reviews. There was like one really like nasty article written about how it just, you know, it's no different than putting a Glade plug-in up to your nose and then drinking, you know, water.
Right.
But I mean, it sounds like it's still effective, like
Sure.
whether you pay for it or not, or you use a Glade plug-in. But so I went into kind of looking into the history of what this water bottle, you know, how it was like created. And so it started in 2016 by two college students, Lena Youngst and Tim Jaeger. They both start with J's. They're from Germany.
Oh, okay.
They are two German university students who were really intrigued by the studies in the book that they read from neuroscientist Gordon M. Shepard. It was called Neurogastronomy: How the Brain Creates Flavor and Why It Matters. So they designed the very first prototype of the Air Up water bottle as part of their university project with the foundation of neuroscience meets design. So they really took this, you know, science that was out there and wanted to design a water bottle around it. A year later, Lena's friend Fabian Schlang was a Michelin star chef. I really hope I pronounced that right. But he's a Michelin star chef, and he was completing his master's thesis based on the power of aromas. And so he teamed up with them along with two other friends from TU Munich, and the first investors were brought on board by 2018, and within just 6 weeks, they sold 80,000 of their starter kits and have seen impressive revenue growth starting at $32 million in sales in 2020 and growing to $158 million last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and this is for the water bottle so you're just drinking regular water, but you scent it with you put a little thing in the top that makes it smell?
Yeah. So there's these different pods, and they come in all these different flavors. they have like peach flavor, they have cola flavored, and you can even put bubbled or fizzy water in your water bottle. So essentially, people actually think that they're drinking Coke or soda without the sugars because they can smell.
I'd like to try this.
I know, I would too. I really,
But I also just enjoy drinking water by itself. So like I don't know that I need this, because thinking about like cucumber water or, you know, something else that you put, I don't know how much, you know, benefit you get from the cucumbers in the cucumber water, but like if you're putting in natural fruits or whatever, you're getting some benefit from what you're putting in. If it's
Right.
just a scent, it's just tricking your brain, I guess, but like
Yeah.
you're still just drinking water.
right. But I mean, if you are not like intrigued by just like gulping down plain water, I mean, I know that is,
Yeah, if you
again,
get sick of it.
right. I struggle with drinking the recommended amount of water that you need in a day.
Uh-huh.
I used to flavor my water, but then it was kind of this, I don't know, labor intensive thing in the morning to like cut up the strawberries, you know, pick the basil and like put it in. I had an infuser water bottle, you know, where you put it in the little tube.
I know, I purchased it for you.
Yes, thank you. Merry Christmas. But no, it was like really cool, but it was something that you had to do, you know, every day. Whereas this is just a pod. They come in packs of 3, all of the pods.
Great business idea.
And then you can just put it on there. Yeah. And then I guess you like pop it up. And the pod flavor, when it's popped up, is when it's activated. So if you're not going, you can save it, or, you know, you don't have to use it, you know, all the time. And I think it lasts for, I don't know, I listened to another podcast about it. But they were English or European or something. So it lasts for 5 liters, which I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But I'm assuming it's a lot of water. So,
Remember like the 1 liter bottles of soda?
oh
that they
yeah,
used to have?
yeah. Okay, so 5 of those
Yeah.
is how long this
Or
flavor,
water.
this flavor scent lasts. Yeah, and so there's really cool, like, you know, flavors of it, and I hear that it works. And the fact that you can put fizzy water to it, I think also like ups the game a little bit. I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I would try it. I mean, I don't like things like purchasing things that have a disposable component that I know is basically like I'm signing up for another subscription to something,
Right,
because it's
yeah.
like, you know, you're basically, then you're on a subscription water plan,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I'm always conscious of that sort of stuff, because
Yeah.
like, what's that going to cost you a month at that point, right? And I mean, but if you're if you really can't drink plain water and you need to trick yourself into thinking it's something else, and you know, and you don't want to drink something that's not as healthy.
But think about how many other, you know, kind of mainstream or everyday things that we use that started as, you know, what did you call it? Like a product.
A subscription?
Yeah, like a subscription.
No, it's a great
idea.
business model. Like, but I
Look-
mean, anytime you can create a subscription out of
Right.
something and people are going to keep buying it, that's awesome.
I mean,
just as a consumer,
the first Keurig that you bought me was the Keurig View, where it didn't just take regular K cups. You had to get the View cups, which only Keurig made. And so, like, I couldn't even go to the grocery store and
yeah, that was a mistake.
get the regular one. But I mean, people are even like Nespresso makers.
Right.
They don't use, you know, regular Keurig, you know, K cup pods. They have their own kind. So
Yeah.
I mean, people subscribe to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, if they can differentiate, like if you can get certain flavors or things that you couldn't get in the regular pods.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the one I bought just happened to be a different model, so it took different size cups or whatever.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that actually limited your selection.
Yes.
It's like not everywhere had those cups, and they didn't
Right.
come in all of the same flavors.
Exactly. Yes. And I remember many times I accidentally ordered the wrong.
The regular ones,
kind,
yeah. So we
yeah.
didn't have that one very long.
No, we did not. But yeah, and I think what's really cool also about the Air Up water bottle is just how they have used their marketing to really get, I mean, obviously they've targeted it to me,
Right.
a very dehydrated person. How did they know that? I don't know. But they were very thoughtful in who they were marketing out to, and they definitely targeted the Gen Z population, which I know is not me, but but
You wish.
I'd like to think that I'm young at heart. But I mean, just a very socially aware market. You know, the people who understand, you know, that they're catering to their health conscious needs. The people who, you know, want all natural ingredients, which this is. There's no artificial flavoring in their scent pods.
Mm-hmm.
All of their materials are recyclable. You know, even though like you dispose of the pods, you know, everything that they make is, you know, environmentally friendly. So I think that is a really cool thing. And then they also use influencer generated content, and they partner with a lot of influencers on YouTube and TikTok to sell their products. One of their biggest ones that they partner with is JoJo Siwa. Please tell me you know who that is.
Oh, I know the name. Hold on. This is someone that you watched on something, right?
Oh, yes, but she's changed
Dance
a lot.
Moms.
Yes. Okay.
Nailed it.
I'll give you that. Yeah. JoJo with the bow. She always wore like this big bow when she was like younger. Now she's all grown up. She was on Dancing with the Stars a couple
Good for her.
in recent seasons. Yeah. And now she is marketing Air Up water bottles. She does a lot on TikTok. She has a huge following. So
Okay.
so it's really smart that they're having a lot of these influencers, you know, utilize their product. And
Based on their sales, it seems to be working. Have you
I
ordered one
know.
yet?
I haven't. I'm really hoping Air Up is listening and will send us one. I'm just kidding.
How much do they cost? Like the water bottle itself?
So there's like 3 different kinds of bottles that they have. They have like a Generation 2 one, the original one, and a stainless steel one. But if you were just going for their original one with their starter set, which comes with 3 scent pods, that's about $40. And then their stainless steel ones, a starter set with 3 pods is about $60. The pods itself, if you wanted to get replacements, they run about like $3 a pod. So you can get like a pack of 5 pods for $15. And they come in like 25 different scents and all different colors for your water bottle. It can also come with a strap, which I know the Stanleys have also started coming with a strap because everyone's carrying their water bottles everywhere. So that is actually becoming a huge accessory for water bottles, a strap.
Wait, what do you strap it to?
It's like a purse. The Stanley ones are kind of like a crossbody strap. So essentially you are wearing your water bottle as a purse.
Okay.
And it also I know I've seen this, like the Stanley ones also come with like a little pocket so you can like put money in. You can make it a whole thing. For the Air Up water bottle, it's just a strap that you can like hold like as if you had a wristlet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. You know what a wristlet is?
I can imagine.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. And just I have heard from different reviews though, that peach smells the most, fake or almost like medicine-y.
Oh, okay.
So
Don't try peach
from what
first.
I've heard, I would stray away from that. However, I feel like peach is the one that they always give away as promos because I see a lot of content creators being like, oh, let's try peach. I don't know why peach is a thing, but they have like cherry cola, wild berry, strawberry lemongrass. Like this all sounds so good. Orange vanilla swirl. I think I'm hungry. So good job, Air Up. You have definitely gotten some intrigue in me with your marketing, at least. We'll
Cool.
see.